In the 1920s, Argentina was a powerhouse of prosperity. The nation was a treasure trove of agricultural wealth, its fertile terrain yielding an abundant harvest that far surpassed international expectations. Argentina's soils were so rich, they became known as the world's breadbasket, responsible for a staggering 70% of the planet's raw materials used in bread production. Agricultural prowess caught the attention of foreign investors, drawing an infusion of overseas capital that saturated the economy. Concurrently, a human influx from Europe further bolstered the nation's fortunes. The amalgamation of these factors propelled Argentina into a golden age of economic growth. The land, the source of Argentina's wealth, was controlled by a small group of elites who resisted innovation. This small yet powerful group held tight reins on the country's prime resource, thereby causing a serious imbalance in wealth distribution. Unlike their northern counterpart, the United States, where land was equitably shared among farmers and cooperatives, increasing the growth prospects and the overall economic prosperity, Argentina's scenario was starkly different. The growth of this South American nation was severely stunted by this oligarchic control. This exclusive control led to a bottleneck in the country's development, primarily because it resulted in a lack of diversification in industries, thereby negatively impacting the nation's economic progress. As the world began to embrace industrialization in the 1930s, Argentina steadfastly held on to its agrarian roots. During a period defined by rapid technological advancements and sweeping social changes ignited by the Industrial Revolution, Argentina still resolutely focused on its agriculture-based economy. While nations across the globe were fueling their economies with steel and machine oil, Argentina was ardently nurturing its fertile soil. Each day, the sun-drenched fields would echo with the rhythmic sounds of plows and reapers, a steady reminder of the nation's deep-seated agricultural traditions. Despite the unmistakable march of progress elsewhere, Argentina's economy remained firmly rooted in its past. This failure to modernize and diversify its economy meant it was unable to adapt to changing global economic dynamics. The scenario was further intensified during the 1940s under the populist rule of Juan Domingo Perón. His presidency marked a pivotal period in Argentina's history, initiating a series of interventions and regulations that dramatically the nation's economic landscape. Perón introduced policies fixated on the local market, pushing for the nationalization of foreign corporations and implementing restrictive trade barriers. These measures, while designed to bolster domestic industry and reduce foreign dependence, inadvertently resulted in the country's isolation from the global economy. This economic seclusion, combined with an inward-looking strategy, further exacerbated Argentina's existing financial troubles. Fast forward to the present day, and Argentina is still grappling with these legacy issues. The term legacy issues refers to problems that have been handed down from one generation to the next, without being properly addressed or resolved. In Argentina's case, these issues are primarily economic in nature. The country has an incredibly rich and diverse history, but this history has been marred by persistent economic instability. This instability has manifested itself in a pattern of economic boom and bust cycles. What exactly does this mean? Well, imagine an economy that grows rapidly and then suddenly contracts over and over again. It's like taking one step forward and two steps back. With each passing phase of growth, hope ignites among the populace. But then, inevitably, the economy collapses once again, dashing those hopes. The country's economic trajectory has been one of boom and bust, with each recovery followed by yet another collapse. But is there a way for Argentina to break free from this cycle? The answer lies in exploring potential solutions and comparing Argentina's current economic climate with that of nations who have successfully navigated through similar challenges. Take Indonesia, for instance, a nation that not long ago experienced identical economic hurdles. By conducting a comparative study of the economic strategies that these nations have employed, we may identify overlapping patterns and strategies. These could serve as valuable lessons for Argentina. This process of exploration and comparison might unveil shared experiences, which could provide significant insights that could guide Argentina towards a more prosperous future. In this journey through Argentina's economic history, we've tracked the once prosperous nation's descent into periodic financial turmoil. We've delved into the complexities of land allocation and considered the repercussions of economic monotonousness. We've also scrutinized the consequences of not modernizing the economy in time, leading to stagnation and vulnerability. Furthermore, we've assessed the influence of populist ideologies and their ramifications, offering a comprehensive view of the intertwined factors that have shaped Argentina's economic path. This exploration has been revealing, showing us the intricate latticework that makes up the nation's financial structure and its ongoing struggles. We've explored the role of land distribution, the failure to diversify and modernize the economy, and the impact of populist policies in shaping the country's economic trajectory. Argentina's story serves as a stark reminder of the long-term consequences of economic missteps and the importance of adapting to global economic changes. This South American country once boasted one of the world's most promising economies, but a series of poor decisions and failure to adapt to global shifts led to its downfall, a poignant lesson for all nations. Country's economic trajectory, filled with highs and lows, serves as a case study for economists worldwide. It reminds us of the importance of foresight and resilience in the face of fluctuating worldwide economic trends. As we look towards the future, the question remains, can Argentina learn from its past and carve out a path towards sustained economic stability? Only time will tell.